A warm welcome all 7 of you who have dared watch a video not about battle cats. I'm the alternative voice of Regit, soon to be replaced by the less impressive real him. He recorded this video, only to find that scummy QuickTime wouldn't save it, so he had to ask David to set up third-party software to make the tragedy that is OBS actually work, so that it could physically record the recording, so that eventually it would save as a file to be able to be edited. It was a nightmare, it took hours to sort out, and so I'm very grateful to those of you with an open mind who have clicked to watch this video. Onwards.
Rightio then, let's learn to stop procrastinating. If you're a chronic procrastinator, you're familiar with the pain and stress that goes along with putting things off. Even if you want to accomplish or finish a task, you're likely having trouble getting started in the first place. There are several strategies that can help you stop procrastinating right now, so read fast, as well as lifestyle changes you can make to avoid future procrastination. First of all, I must change my outlook like this angry fellow here. Stop punishing yourself for procrastinating. The more stressed out you are, the harder it will be to get your work done. Don't be mad at yourself. Move on and focus what you've got to do instead. Guilt and regret are draining emotions. Wasting time yelling at yourself for not starting this essay 2 weeks ago will only make you extra tired and frustrated. This will make it impossible for you to finish your assignment right now. You look a little bit happier, my fellow. Tackle your most important task for 15 minutes. Instead of thinking about the total number of hours you're about to work for, just start. Tell yourself you've only got to do it for 15 minutes. This will deal with the intimidation factor, and you will likely spend much longer than 15 minutes on your task before you stop working again. If 15 minutes sounds too intimidating, do something for 3 minutes. That's my future recording schedule, alright? Okay, time's up. See you later, bye. Once you come up for air, take a 2-minute break, then start up on another set of 15 minutes of work. Break tasks down into small chunks. It can be overwhelming to think about finishing a whole essay or getting through an entire week's worth of tasks. Instead of thinking about everything you have to do as one big obstacle, break it all down into really tiny pieces. You'll be able to get started on the smallest crumb and go forward from there. Now, I can be testament to that breaking it down is nice, because the little achievement of getting little things done is good. Little endorphins, like dolphins make you happy when you do your little thing. That's funny, Regit, because it's endorphins and you called it endorphins, which is a reference to that funny inside meme on your channel. This is my reaction to your joke. Oh dear, poor fellow. Start your day with the hardest tasks. Make yourself a plan in the morning and pick the hardest task first. You'll be most energized in the morning once you've eaten breakfast and woken up fully. Tackle the hardest thing on your docket, whatever on earth that is, right then. You'll feel better once it's done, and then you can move on to a few easier tasks for the rest of the day. Oh heck yeah. Give yourself a pep talk for motivation. Self-talking, which I do all the time, talking to myself. I mean, there's literally no one else to talk to. It's a great way to calm yourself down, get focused and meet your goals. Talk to yourself using your name. Regit, my boy, you're garbage. Get good. Tell yourself that you can and will do this. Self-talk by saying something like, Jenny, I know this week has been hard and you're tired. You've written a million essays before and you're going to rock this. This sounds like a self-help DVD. I mean, I was hoping WikiHow would be a little more sort of placid and general, but it's getting a bit too hippie for me. You can also ask yourself questions like, Jenny, why are you nervous about this? You know you can handle it. No. Self-talk out loud if you can. It'll also work in your head if you're in a public place. Aim for done over perfect. Imagining the perfect essay, assignment or project could be what's holding you back. It's nothing at all if it's not finished, so abandon your vision or fears of the perfect product. You can't fix what doesn't exist yet. That sounds like a roll-safe meme, and it's true. Promise yourself you'll get a reward when it's done. Oh yeah, no, I do that. Mackie D's. You're probably dreading the next however many hours you need to finish this task. Just tell yourself that when it's over, you can celebrate with one of your favourite things. One of your favourite things. That's me trying to channel The Sound of Music. That was awful. Use that anticipation to push yourself through the pain. Sounds like I'm at the gym. Method 2, removing distractions from your environment. Pick the perfect workspace. Figure out where you'll be doing most of your work and make it the best environment for limited distraction. It's especially important to have a dedicated space for work that's different from the one where you relax. This may be the library, a coffee shop, your local bookstore, or a home office. Oh, I tell you, look, you see why she's so happy? She's watching a Regit video. Oh, heck yeah. Download an app to avoid phone distraction. Oh, I heard about that. Smartphones are usually the black holes that suck up all of our time and attention. Of course, there's an app for that. Quickly download whichever app sounds like it will address your particular procrastination problem. App Detox is the best choice for quick fixes. Yelling Mom allows you to set a time for the app to start nagging you to start something. Procrasta prompts you to identify the source of your procrastination and then gives you advice about the problem. That's hilarious. Use a program or browser add-on to avoid internet distraction. If constant browsing is your biggest issue, download an application to address your internet addiction. There are a variety of programs available for both Windows and Mac operating systems. For all devices and operating systems, try Freedom. For Mac, Self-Control allows you to block a list of websites during times it's supposed to be working, and it's free. For Windows, go with Cold Turkey, and if you want features, you pay money. For free options, choose Stay Focused for Chrome browsers or Leech Block for Firefox, whoever on earth uses Firefox. Remove your phone from the space if you need to. If you can't handle being in the same space as something that's going to tempt you, address that problem by keeping it in another room or turning it off. This also goes for other screens, including iPads, Kindles, or even computers. If you need to keep your phone on for family or work-related reasons, turn off all your notifications except for text, calls, and Clash Royale telling you that your silver chest has finished opening. Listen to music without lyrics. Yeah, I know that one. Many people struggle to work and stay focused in a completely silent room, but if you're listening to music with lyrics, you'll almost certainly get distracted by the words. Let's go. Listening to Toad's Factory, it's actually quite difficult to channel Jump Up Superstar. Hang on. Here we go. Off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise your sails? It's freedom like you never knew. Method 3. Avoiding procrastination in the long term. Write a to-do list to set goals. Or have a Microsoft to-do. It's very fancy. Write a to-do list to set goals. Make a record of all the tasks you need to accomplish. The list should include both short-term and long-term tasks. I've just sort of decided to ad-lib it and destroy half the paragraph. Seeing it written down will help you plan out the various actions needed to meet all your goals. Put this list on paper. Even if you use your phone for all of your other lists, from groceries to birthday wishes, don't put this list on there. The act of writing out your tasks is key to thinking through how to finish them. Oh! Coconut Mole. Prioritise different goals with set deadlines. Use a planner to schedule your time. Write short-term tasks in daily or weekly lists that include deadlines for each item. Set deadlines for long-term goals by listing them in monthly entries. Include everything you need to get done in your planner. Say that Friday you're... No, none of that, thank you. Set aside at least 3 nights to finish it. You've also got to go to the pharmacy and pick up a new toothbrush and vitamins before you leave for vacation holiday. Do this on Thursday night. You're also taking your SATs in a month, so spend at least 3 hours this week practicing vocab. You see, she's lost connection to the Regit channel. Avoid multitasking to focus on one goal at a time. Multitasking makes you feel like you're accomplishing a lot, but it actually prevents you from finishing tasks quickly and effectively. Keep your attention on one goal at a time and give it your all. This will also help you avoid getting overwhelmed by your busy schedule, not to mention the fact that multitasking, brain can't handle it. Get a buddy to keep you honest. It's hard to stay away from distractions and do your work on time when you're doing it alone. Ha! Me. Luckily or unluckily, everyone struggles with procrastination. Ask a friend or family member if they'd be willing to partner up with you to check on each other's work habits and accomplishments. You can plan fun outings with your buddy to reward both of you and you meet your goals. If you keep procrastinating, cancel these events as a little bit of punishment. But life's so great, you know, when you actually have friends. In the words of the Muppet movie, which is one of the best films of all time, I love it. Life's a happy song when there's someone by your side to sing along. I'm sorry, I was singing that to the tune of DK's Snowboard Cross, so I can't guarantee that was very in tune. You're helping people by reading WikiHow. Oh, that's good. You know what, just for you, WikiHow, you usually bombard us with ads, and like really intrusive ads, so I've got my ad block on while I read it, but seeing as your article has helped me and you are supporting people, I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm just gonna run through some of your ads. And there you go, there's a bit of money for you.